What's up everybody, this is Mike. Welcome back to another video where we're going to talk about the DJI Osmo Pocket. If you're new to the channel, welcome. My name is Mike and this is going to be the star of today's video, the DJI Osmo Pocket. I have teamed up with John from Drone Mood to actually give away one of these devices to one of you guys. So if you want to know how to win one, stick around until the end of the video. So you've seen how the Osmo Pocket looks like. Now it's time to see how well it's going to perform. So from now on, I'm switching to the Osmo Pocket. So this is the Osmo Pocket. I'm filming on the Osmo Pocket right now, 4K 30 frames per second. I'm walking normally. I'm just holding the Osmo Pocket in my hand. I'm not using my phone. Everything is set to be in auto. So basically the device chooses by itself what shutter speed, what ISO to use and what white balance to use. So hopefully you guys can hear me well, hopefully you can see me well, and this is just the basic test for the Osmo Pocket. So I did a little walking test with the Osmo Pocket and the footage was quite good. I'm happy with how the stabilization works on this device, and even when running, the shakiness is not that much, which is perfect for my needs. Like many other reviewers have mentioned already, the Osmo performs the best in bright sunny days with lots of sunlight. I've yet to test it in such conditions unfortunately, but from what I've seen, the quality is definitely better than what I would expect from such a small camera. Also, the audio is surprisingly clear and I think it's okay for vlogging. Just make sure you hold it the correct way and you're not covering the microphone with your hand and you'll be fine. Let me stop for a second here because I want to attract your attention to the fact that this group of swans ganged up on me, and I'm sure they would have attacked me if I got a bit closer, which would have resulted in some great shots I'm sure, but I didn't want to risk the Osmo Pocket on the first day of me using it. So, since the weather was quite gloomy and nothing really looked that good in that particular light, I decided to head to a shopping mall and see how the Osmo Pocket will cope with the artificial lights there, and even tested it in some really dark environments. It's safe to say I'm really happy with the quality of this device, especially if you just carry it to capture family moments or trips. This would be ideal. Once again, everything was shot in auto with just the Osmo Pocket, no phone attached to it, either in 4K 60 or 4K 30. I did that because that's how most people would be using the Osmo Pocket anyway, and I want to show you what the camera is capable of. Of course, there's plenty more to cover about this pocket camera, so stay tuned for my future videos as I have quite a lot of video ideas lined up and waiting. For me, the best thing about the Osmo Pocket is the fact that nobody, and I mean nobody, cares about it, as it seems like a small toy in your hand and you can certainly film everywhere with it without anyone looking at you like some kind of weirdo. I sold my DJI Ronin S because just the thought of bringing it with me was annoying me sometimes, and also because of how heavy it got after a day of shooting, and I think for my needs the Osmo Pocket is actually going to work a lot better. So, what are my thoughts on the DJI Osmo Pocket? Well, other than the fact that this is a really tiny device, I actually quite like it. I think it's a beast of a camera. It's a very portable, nice, easy to use camera. Is it going to replace my main camera, this one? Absolutely not. But I think this is going to give me so much freedom for shots that were not possible before, simply because I cannot take my camera with me everywhere I go. But for this, I can definitely do that. It will live in my backpack and I will not leave the house without it. So it's going to be so much easier for me to capture some everyday stuff or just shots for my YouTube videos, some B-roll shots that otherwise I'm just not doing. So I will dig deeper in the manual settings of the Osmo Pocket and the rest of the cool stuff that you can do with it in the upcoming days and weeks. So stay tuned for that. Make sure you subscribe to my channel if you want to see those videos when they are released. And now let me talk about the giveaway that me and John from Drone Mood are organizing, because this, in my opinion, is one of the best Christmas presents that you can get or you can give to someone you love, because it's just amazing to have and shoot everything that you want to capture around you. So me and John decided to give one of these devices away. The conditions are quite simple. You will find them in the description below. It's the first link that you will see in the description. And I want to thank John for actually giving this idea, because I really think it's a great way to collaborate with him. He's a good friend of mine. He's somebody that I really want to include more on my channel, because we talk all the time, we discuss ideas, we talk about drones and tech all the time. So he's a very good friend of mine, so it's nice to do that with him. So make sure you check out his channel as well, and check out his video, because he actually made a video himself about the Osmo Pocket. He's a beast of an editor, so he makes amazing cinematic sequences that I'm sure you will enjoy watching. That being said, I will now leave you with something that Casey Neistat said in one of his recent videos that really struck me and I really liked it. Shout out to him. I really am a huge fan of his art. So that being said, enjoy what Casey is saying, enjoy some shots from the Osmo Pocket, and I'll see you very, very soon in my next video. Ciao!
Always great to help people less fortunate than you. I think that's especially true during the holiday season. If you're in a position to do so, even a tiny gesture, everything moves the needle towards a positive, happy world. And I do believe in that, and I do subscribe to that.